Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome to another episode here with the elf. Episode? That sounds horrible. Like I had a seizure or something. No, I'm fine. I hope you're doing fine. If you're new to this channel, welcome for the first time to my besties, to my fam. Thank you for coming back. Let's get into the cards and see how you're doing. I know the scenery is a little bit different. I just, we got the good vibes rolling on here with the star. Okay, so we're gonna wing it. I'm gonna wing it. This is gonna be a little bit of a different, as like maybe I say that a lot. Anyways, I went on the rooftop today to catch some sun because I really need it. Okay, and yeah, we're gonna get to the Tesla Aries thing later. Okay, and then um, I saw this little gizmo electrical car thingy that this 5-year-old owns. Okay, and like I think it's like 3 months ago, the same kid that lives in this building that owns that little electrical like motocross truck, like a bunch, like the red colors, the stickers, the he's like 7 or 8 years old, and he's a boy, and he boys, they just smash things, and he smashed my other electrical gizmo car, and he was like purposefully like um, destroying it, and he didn't even apologize. He just smashed my stuff, and he just laughed in my face, and he was like, "What are you gonna do about it?" That kind of energy. And then when I saw this gizmo of his on the seventh floor at the rooftop, like exit entrance portion of the elevator door to the rooftop terrace that's here, I was like, I just wanted to smash, like kick the thing and destroy it. And I was like, I had to go into this quiet place, like, you know what, you're having an argument with a 7-year-old child here, and um, yeah, it's not like I am better. I'm I'm actually not better. I'm just bitter, and I'm just dealing with those emotions. You know what I mean? So for me, that's about coming to terms with the fact that I actually do have an ego that's running a little bit rampant right now. Like I was talking to this person in my life the other day, and she said something to me that really struck me, that made me think like, I'm going to finalize this contract. I'm gonna say thank you. That's it for me, because she was like gaslighting me and telling me that, oh, I heard everything you said, but you're wrong. Everything you said was wrong. All of whatever this, that's something, some illusions that you built up in your head. I don't know how you came to the conclusions that you came to, but you're absolutely wrong. And to me, that's just like the planets are talking. There are contracts that are being swapped. Like people are being swapped. People are being changed left, right, and center, and people are changing their wardrobes. People are moving their asses. People are changing contracts, moving to different places locally or domestically or internationally, or they're changing relationships. They're like, I'm comprehending the shadowy aspects of certain relations and we've been through that, those, or maybe you're going through it right now or about to, but I just went through that bravery moment. Like I went through that bravery moment of you know pushing people to the point where certain darknesses came out, and I was like, oh, so that's what it was. Oh my God, wow, I've been really um, affected by this darkness for a very long time. And right now, I'm comprehending that darkness to the point where I can actually just make an informed decision. And maybe that's not for everybody. Like, that's for me. I need to make informed decisions because I sacrifice a lot as I make my choices on a relational level, okay? But let's see how you're doing. Let's get into some cards with you. This was just a general channeled message for whatever we're going through as a collective. Okay. Um, this is definitely for you. Um, oh wow, I'm surprised. Okay. So we got the Ten of Cups and the Ten of Pentacles, and they're sort of like bridging the Two of Pentacles in reverse, the Devil in reverse, and the Three of Swords in reverse. So this is for you. So there's some self-denial going on here. There's a little bit of libido issues, and there's a little bit of giving up right before the res, the end result of something, and maybe there's a little bit of I don't know, substance abuse, or it could be that you're not necessarily working with the angels, but I'm not seeing um the strength card in reverse. I'm just saying that maybe this is a reminder for you to not give up because you're sort of like maybe it's a waiting game for you. And I'm seeing that you're operating within your solar plexus chakra. So and that's the Manipuraka, the solar plexus chakra, which has to do with freeing yourself from the past. Okay? So working with the cherubims, working with in divine union, mm, getting to the point where you're not necessarily giving up right now. So just realize that you've given up at the finish line, and that's kind of the vibe. So don't give up on whatever it is. Just keep pushing forward in terms of getting your libido up when it comes to being honest with yourself. Just dig deeper. Like, what is your heart telling you? Okay, so we're going to do this right now. I'm going to just sit here and I'm going to transmit some kind of clairsentience to the benefit of you getting into your own clairsentience so that you can figure out what it means to feel on a human level, on a clairsentience level, what it feels like to make a decision based off of how your body is doing in any given situation, whether you're dealing with a social situation or whether you're dealing with some isolation. So there's some pain in your heart happening right now. Maybe you're scared about something. Could be that you're scared about whatever pain is leaving your body because you're breaking free from some obsession, some toxicity, some toxic relation, some impossible evaluation process that is now triggered by the confirmation that you are getting help. You are an amazing person. You are moving into the Ten of Pentacles, which is the finalization and the mastery of some familial success. And after we've passed through this 3333 portal, where there's been a lot of fighting, there's been a lot of war, there's been a lot of Mars energy, we're going to move into Jupiter and we're going to experience this Sagittarian season, okay? So we're going to tap into the heart. Okay, moving into the heart. Your crown chakra is amazing. I love your third eye, your throat chakra, your crown. It's like you're just an amazing soul. You're amazing. And you have you have everything within you to keep waking up and taking care of your body and making the best choices and to get rid of your vices and to find ways to keep your energy high, to take care of your energy, and by so doing, taking responsibility for how you affect everybody around you because you're inextricably linked, tight up into the chain events of everybody else that's exposed to your energy because you're a sovereign being and you're a mastery of frequency, vibration, and energy and resonance. And I wish for you to learn how to make really, really cool decisions in the face of other people's bullshit. So that's why I'm urging you to come into your heart center. Keep tapping into your heart center. Yeah, maybe some of y'all are falling in love with someone again. Maybe you've met someone that you're falling in love with. Or maybe you're thinking of someone right now that's increasing the harmony and functionality of every event playing out in your future trajectory. Yeah, and it stings a little bit. It stings a little bit, but just keep opening up that right center heart, that blue heart, that technical heart, that functional heart, that alien harmony heart on your right side. That's right above your right side adrenal glands and your pancreas. Opening up that and let it tickle, let it kind of like plant itself, this clear sentience, this aspect of what's happening on the right side of your chest. And now we're focusing on the love for someone that you've met somebody recently, and or maybe you are sending love to someone, or someone is sending love to you, or you're allowing love back into your life, or you're considering it. You're at the precipice of the fool's journey into considering trusting someone and to considering letting somebody in. So everybody's just going through everybody. Everybody's just living symbiotically, and we're just in this symbiosis of coexistence, and we're just reminded of each other's telepathy and how we are affecting each other on a daily basis, and it's okay. and we're moving away from the Hanged Man in reverse, which is self-denial, moving into this energy of accepting more and more epiphanies, accepting more and more of the bravery that we have newly been endowed by the stars, by our planets, by the tick-tock of the churning of the timing and the perfection and the intention of all of the planets in our solar system in communication and in communion and in collaboration with the constellations that have been assigned in this quantum field. Okay? Okay. Maybe you're starting to work with some new beings. So I'm seeing some blue beings. They're not humanoid. They're not human. They're like pets. So alien pets, maybe. They're sort of like pastel, opaque, darker bluish. Some of them. Some yellow, some orange, and pink as well. That's just so they're so cute, so cute. Okay. Okay. And yeah, we got. It's fine. Some judgmental narcissists. They're always going to be around the corner. They're the winners, and yeah, they're going to judge other people, and they're judging other people through you. So, who are you allowing to represent you? Like, who's thinking what you just thought? Like, who's saying what you just thought? Who was that? Who was that? Yeah, so there's definitely a lot of judgment upon me coming from maybe not you, but something that's coming through you, which is some irregulated stuff. Okay, so my message to that energy is yeah. Maybe I just have to tell some certain energy aspects within you that it's not my job to be impressive. It's not my job to convince you of anything. It's not it's not my job to be impressive. It's not my job to pull out my credentials and be like, I am certified. I have a certificate. My diploma says that I am a master of this, that, and the other. No, because that's the problem with most people. They have to seek an authority figure in order to verify that certain high frequent information that is channeled by certain star seeds, myself included, has to come through someone who has a diploma, someone that's certified, someone that is an authority figure. You know, that's why my parents, they're not going to listen to anything that I have to say. They have to go to therapy with me in order to listen, in order to have somebody else give them the the amount of reason for them to ask the questions that would be appropriate to the relationship. But since they're not able to generate questions themselves, our situation is that of we need to go to therapy together. Me, my mom, and my dad. We need to go to therapy together because they're not able to ask the right questions. They're not able to set the stage. They're not able to figure it out. They have to call in a professional therapist because that therapist is going to normalize whatever it is that they need in order to get to the point where an authority figure is telling them and translating their son's sovereignty. So, and who knows? Maybe that's happening for a reason. Maybe it's because they themselves need therapy more than me, and that's the way that it should be. So I'm just going to trust in the Holy Spirit. I'm just going to trust in Jesus Christ. I'm just going to trust in the aliens. I'm just going to trust in the fact that people are insane. People are not idiots. They're just incredibly reliant on some authority figure to tell them what to do. And it's in their programming. Like, if I exited the door, I put on some doctor's coat with that said I am certified this, that, and the other, and I started speaking light language, and I told you to do 10 push-ups a day and then drink a glass more water a day, and this, that, and the other, you would certain people would be literally hypnotized in the way that they're conditioned to actually just follow those orders, because in a way we are malleable. Like, we're prone to variation in the name of evolution, so we just exercise our free will in interesting ways. You know, and certain people, they have a certain specific value system that does not allow them to invite in higher frequency energy. They have to go through some archaic, very, very basic bullshit reasoning in order for them to accept a higher truth. They have to be either forced, bullied, traumatized, ordered, commanded, told, or punished, or forced, or just no amount of please, please believe me, please listen to me, please understand. I am you can explain yourself to death, and these people, and I'm not talking about my parents, by the way. I'm talking about the conditioning of certain individuals that have an insertion of demonic frequency, an insertion of, intestinal worms just dictating what it is that they're allowed to understand or comprehend. These things are timed. These things are set up in contracts with other relations coming and going. So I guess our job is to simply just be as normal as possible with these human beings and just tell them with ease and grace your situation, and then try to act as bravely as you can. And I do urge people to join into the protection program of the storyline of Jesus, God, the angels, the Bible, the Lemurian codes, the Holy Spirit, the bat in the back, the rodent frequency, the reptilian truth in us, the gray alien truth in us, the Anunnakian truths, the like. If you've been watching my channel, I've been talking a lot about diplomacy on a galactic racial level, cosmic diplomacy. Like, down here on this planet, we have a bunch of racists, and you bet the planet is going to be packed with some alienists, or some kind of like issues when it comes to how are we going to even market star seed attributes. How are we going to practice acceptance in terms of what another sentient being looks like? Like, I'm so done with negative people. I'm so done with I'm just done with negative people thinking that they know the answers to everything, whereas in fact, there's a vision to be downloaded. There is an opportunity to upload solar codes to our environment simply by starting to ask the questions, start envisioning the things that we're passionate about. Like, for example, my vision is, how do we connect all of the chakras and the extended chakra system to an AI body? How can we choose to integrate all of the shroomy, beautiful ayahuasca, San Pedro, elfy, elvish, angelic, um, fairy, winged connection to elemental beings and into Cynthians of the future, where there's the divine integration of chakras and machinery and freedom of beautiful expression and new forms of arts and dance and new forms of mapping out the potential of things, instead of fearing the future, instead of being a rebel against the future and listening to all of these spiritual assholes that are out there. Why not start to envision an interesting future and telling all of those naysayers to come up with something better than just criticizing or being high in morals and being like, no, this is the way it's supposed to be. No, the how things are going is not supposed to be the way that I want. And it just, what are you complaining about? What are you complaining about? What are you complaining for? Maybe it's a spiritual demonic force that is seemingly so light and bright, and this positivity, casting a wide net, hitting all of the targets, hitting all of the buttons, waking as many people up as possible with these vagaries, this extreme vagary for the sake of uh, uh, an immense application value, so that everyone can listen to it in public and just share a new mass patterning of 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 some kind of like obviousness that people aren't able to catch and shut down, because it's like a mass pattern that people are shutting down new codes of information, because we don't want too much of a rapid development in the light. Because what happens if the structure is too brittle, then it will possibly collapse in on itself. So we're dealing with very dense carbon, you know, footprints, and as we're moving into crystalline structures. So we're still in the bottleneck of this. Okay. I'm probably going to make more videos where I'm going to focus in more and more on the Holy Spirit and listen to that Holy Spirit and transmit it more and more and more, because it's the story of God inserted into our Lemurian symbiotic brains, where there's a bunch of beings living in us, represented as our body, living together for the advancement of a bigger organism that is you. And we're waking up to the clear sentience of that as we're distributing these codes in this cosmic kitchen, and we're just de-armoring here. We're just shaking hands. We're de-armoring. We are de-armoring, and we're setting the stage for more and more structure and more light language and more channeling and more protection, and less of this drinking piss and smoking shit and not getting to the ayahuasca, the shrooms, the bigger experiences, the cosmic conversations, bringing in the big boss energies, and stop whining about shit that is really difficult. So I need to work on that, but I'm going to push you so much harder in the future. I'm going to push everyone on this channel much harder, because I've gained so much strength in this conviction of mine. When it comes to the Holy Spirit, it will be a signaling system for us to start developing into more and more intense areas. And it's not about me confronting you, It's about me just saying, you know what? I'm done sugarcoating. Okay? Yeah. So I hope that you're able to share this video with anyone that needs a little bit of a correction in this department, and maybe this message will aid in the protection of you having like, so that you can start to experience less of the complainers in your life, because they're being not necessarily exposed by me, but we're just radically putting these circumferential authority figures at bay and at ease, because we're operating within an angelic military strategy here. Okay, so with that being said, we're not being delusional. This is practical, grounded, Christed information, and you know, we're just speaking our truth. We're really chewing I've been chewed out, and I'm now chewing the divine light, and I'm just yumming it out for you. I'm like, oh my god, it tastes so good. Oh, woo. Okay. With that being said, bless you. I hope you're having a wonderful day. Love you so much, and yeah, hope to see you next round. Yeah. Blessings. Bye.